पूजन दो गण गो भवर माणे पूजन दो गण गो हे जी मारी सगीनण दलना बीर पूजन दो गण गो भवर माणे पूजन दो गण गो हे जी मारी सगीनण दलना बीर.
Wow, wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Those melodies, like I can say that as you say that melody, and of course the words, the way you hold the end. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I hope my viewers, you can really hear her voice, the way she's singing it. And I mean, it is so amazing. Now I really want to ask you that why don't you sing one more? Because this is so beautiful, because all these prayers, all this, as you say, that we're all coming out from this era for last 2 years, So yeah, but we would love to hear that. But hey, let us just go for another topic. We will come back with the singing. Trust me, my viewers. Yes, I'm not letting her go. She's going to sing one more for you. Yes. So my next question is that okay. We are now going to talk about the legendary musicians that you have worked with, or you have got this opportunity to actually to meet them, to work with them. So do you want me to go back, or do you want me to start from now? How do you want me to start? Tell me whatever is your feeling, because I think there are so many names, as I already told you guys, that who she has worked with already. So we would love to know that those experience, because as you only said, that experience counts, it matters, so so let us know about that, all those beautiful, lovely musicians that you have worked for or worked with.
Sure. So first of all, I'd love to give a shout out to my band, because without them and without the team that played on the album and that I play with live, all of the musicians that I've worked with and have the honor to work with, it's a collective blessing and a sound that we create. Not one person can do this. Absolutely not. A singer is a singer, but then she needs a guitar player, a drummer, a tabla player, or whatever is the sound that she wants. So first, gratitude and thankfulness to the people I work with in all capacities, management, as well as my musicians and the team, colorful team that we had created, and also going backwards to all these albums that we've made, the producers and the musicians that have agreed to play with me. I'm very grateful. When you go to collaborate with people like Yo-Yo Ma or Wyclef Jean or Bonnie Worrell from P-Funk or Philip Glass, it's a different thing, right? You are taking your culture, your, we call it Sanskriti, your seeds of your roots and your heritage along with you. It's not just your voice or music that's going to collaborate with Yo-Yo Ma. It's not just your voice or a raga. It's who you are as a person, what you have got from India, what you have, what the values and the culture that you bring and represent is being, represented there. So when I met Yo-Yo Ma, the first thing I noticed about him is his humility. He is so humble and such a down to earth musician that obviously he's a legend. I mean, his music is divine. But at the same time, when you look at him as a human being, he would act, if somebody would come and say, "Can I get you a cup of coffee?" Yo-Yo Ma would say, "Yeah, sure, but here is $3. Take this money and get me coffee." He doesn't just order, "Yeah, sure, get me coffee." He doesn't say that. So valuing somebody else's time and effort to get him coffee, giving him money, making him feel respected, all of this is his music. It can't just be one note. So I learned from stuff, experiences like this, one-on-one with people like this. I learned A.R. Rahman, same thing, humble and down to earth and grounded and soulful, and what a nice person. So when I worked with all these amazing musicians, I looked at the other side of what they have that made them this amazing musicians.
Right, right, right.
Of course, practice goes without saying. You have to have your craft. That's neat. That is, you don't even have to say that. That's expected and that's understood. What you have to learn is how you're going to represent yourself, your music, your heritage, and your roots. So Indian music is always rooted, deep rooted in 5,000-year-old history, wisdom, and the knowledge that we have gotten from our ancestors. So we have abundance of all of that. We just have to bring a good work ethic and a good, like practice and good sound and good music with us. So we're blessed. So it wasn't very, very hard because I have these values that India has given me. I have this culture that India has given me. I just had to be authentic. I didn't want to become something I wasn't. I stayed true, very true to my roots. And I think that's real, that really talks about, that says a lot about somebody.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yes, as you say that all the legendary musicians that we meet or see on stage, they're really, really, they're very humble. I think they're still into their mission of learning. They're still into that mission of how much I can give more, how much I can do more, what else I can try out. That's what I felt always whenever I spoke to someone. So that is my feeling, and I think that you were just saying the same thing. So, everything, every situation, we say that, okay, so this was the icebreaker for me. So coming from India, settling down here, and I do believe that you really didn't went directly to to all these legendary musicians. So what was in your thought that icebreaker was that you got this opportunity that, hey, okay, all right, so this is the person that you're going to work with? Or who was that, I can say that, who was that person who gave you this opportunity to work with others?
It was many of them. It was not just one person. The first person who spotted me was Yo-Yo Ma, of course. He was I came in a year. I had a chance to sing with him, which is practically never heard of, right? You come from India, you have to figure out your life, and here you get a call from somebody who wants you to play with Yo-Yo Ma. So that was my first break. After that, he brought me to Carnegie Hall. That led to me collaborating with Philip Glass. That led to me collaborating with Wyclef Jean. That led to me collaborating with John Popper, Bernie Worrell, and all of these jazz, amazing Parliament Funkadelic funk music. That led to Rahman spotting me. Right? So it's a sequence of events and collaborations that happened. Finally, I sang with A.R. Rahman. And that was my biggest break because I sang for President Obama and Michelle Obama. So from there, once you do stuff like that, when your president invites you to sing at the White House for your Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh, that was a moment of like, we're getting somewhere. It was a blissful moment because we're at the White House singing for the two biggest influencers of the world.
Yeah.
Manmohan Singh was there, Obama was there, every delegate, every celebrity was there. So there was I kept pinching myself, like, is this real? Is this real? I'm singing with A. Rahman on stage in front of all those people, really? But so, blessings like this work. And then I kept going. And, once you have a stamp of such great people and gurus, then you have to really carve your own path. There's nobody else going to do that.
Well, in in commoner, I can say that, like common people like us, they will say that, oh, Falu got this huge success. Okay. So now what is that word really mean to you, success?
It means I have to be more humble, more grounded. Success is nothing but just a warning to really look inward. The more success you get, the more inward you look, the more deep you look, and the more you want to give back. Right. So I don't want to keep this Grammy in my house, in my shelf. I want to give back to my community, to my country. And that's what I want to do moving forward, is how can I be of any assistance to anyone who is looking for a path, who wants some guidance. I also do a lot of healing with music. So a lot of these meditation and yoga and soundscapes that we have learned in India, chanting, also is a very big tool of rehabilitation in the West, and would love to take this concept in India back, how we can use our own techniques of meditation and yoga to then rehabilitate along with music to people who are in need of some, peace in their lives. So I take music to senior centers, prisons, women's shelters, and hospitals. So we use music as a tool to heal. And I think that's such a beautiful thing that we have as human beings. It's a powerhouse that God has given us. And I want to make sure that every human being takes advantage of this.
Oh my God, that is so wonderful. And, Ragini would love to join you there. Whenever you are doing something, please let us know. We would love to be a part of it. And we would love to do things for a human being, because my channel is doing and will be doing a lot of humanitarian projects. So it will be really fantastic to start something together. That will be amazing. Would love to ask you one thing that, I'm just getting very emotional by words of you, because I think that after some time, there is nothing left in you except, uh, as you say, that your inner self and the love for others. There is nothing else there. And with that note, I would love to ask you that, um, a really challenging schedule for you, I do understand, because of the rehearsals, you just name it, like so many things that you have to go through. So how is your family coming in to this big picture to support, or I can say that backbone for Falu Shah?
Oh, family is everything. I mean, I'm a very private person, so not many people will ever see me partying or socializing. I never did that. It's not something I don't mind talking, and I'm when I'm talking, I'm talking, but I don't need to hang out with friends. That's my husband. He teases me. He's like, "You never want to hang out?" I'm like, "No, I do. I mean, I do. We can go eat dosa. I love dosa and idli." So, I love eating South Indian food anytime it's available and an option. And I love going to temples because that's where I get peace. I'm not somebody who you'll find in a club just like drinking, because I don't do all of that. But my family is my everything. Tomorrow I might not have a voice, but I'll have my husband, I'll have my parents, I'll have my kid, I'll have my in-laws. So they are my pillar, they are my base, they are my soul. And if I did not have any of them together, it's a collective uh, community of people that help me, not just my family, but my community of people who have supported me. You know, my in-laws have been so supportive. My uncles that I have met through the temple, they support me so much. Anytime I need something, they're always there for me. So the community comes in a big way for me. And I don't think any of this was possible if I did not have a supportive husband, a great mom, awesome in-laws, and obviously a very sweet, cute son who always questions me for everything I do. He's like, Mommy, when are we going to go to the park and not study music? Or when are we going to play ping pong? Let's go, right? So they keep me human. They keep me real. And without that reality check, one can be so lost in this world, in any field, not just music. So I love being a daughter, daughter-in-law, wife, friend, mom, a sister. My brother is such a pillar for me. He lives in India, but we talk every day. So I'm a very family oriented person, but I'm also very private. I have few friends, but they are my lifelong friends. I don't have many friends. So I have a little bubble that I float in.
So what are the hobbies for Falu? What do you love to do except music though?
Yeah, a lot. I love to paint. And,
Mm.
I was, when I came to America, I used to do henna tattoos for money. I learned how to do henna in India, and I had to make my ends meet. So I used to I put henna on brides. So I love,
Wow.
yeah, that was my income. I loved doing henna tattoos. I also love to paint, and
Okay.
I love to read. I read a lot and go out in the park and be with nature. Like just going to the woods and getting lost
Mm.
with trees and rivers and waterfalls
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
something I always, rainforest is my favorite. If you give me a vacation option, you go to a cruise or go to rainforest, I will go to where nature is and mountains.
Mm.
And I love bird watching. I love to hear the sounds of birds. So there are many hours I sit in Central Park and just listen to the birds because they tell me so much. And
I can connect with one thing that the Bard songs are really motivating you for your composition. Am I right? Because
absolutely
when
right.
you are in that type of, I can say, like in that feeling that, oh my God, I'm with nature, and I think that nature is the mother for all of us, and there you start inventing or thinking about something so different, right? Because since you work with so many musicians, and I know that there are so many rhythm artists or the like the string musicians, you just name it, the wind musicians. So I know only one thing, that all the music, I think that nature is the main resource of giving it to us, because like those winds, like when it is playing with the leaves, and we are recreating that, we're recreating the rain, we are recreating the wind. So I think that it's really and that is how I think that you are generating your own self in music. Really, that's lovely,
You
lovely.
actually nailed it. Yes. Nature, Kishori Amunkar, Sultan Khan, Kamandi Munshi, all my teachers, they
Yeah.
always told me, go and talk to the trees and birds. Go. They are your friends. Go and be with nature, because when you're with nature, water, rain, mountains, birds, trees, there is a calmness that you feel that you do not feel driving or sitting in a traffic, right? So the blood level, the stress level goes down when you're listening to birds. And just being in nature is such a blissful thing. And then you always feel gratitude towards what God has given you, right? So, and I also like going to the museums. I'm very fond of art. So Met Museum is, I have a membership there. Every Saturday I'm there, because I love getting inspired by paintings and art and any kind of art.
Mhm. Beautiful, beautiful. Friends, you know what? We are talking and chatting, but we have to stop at some place, don't you think so? We have to now a little relax. I know that you want to know more. I know our song is pending, yes, but we have to say that we have to go tonight, okay?
Mhm.
Because you want to meet someone special next week as well, don't you? So we have to go. We have to say bye to her. But yes, before she goes, I would love to request her that if she can sing a couple of those beautiful prayers that she sang already once more, something different, maybe whatever she is feeling it, I mean, like she's feeling about it right now, for my viewers globally, worldwide. So please sing something, Palu.
Oh my God, you made me so happy and joyful. So I'm going to sing you a very happy and a joyful song, and it's also in Sindhi, language called Sindhi, and I think a lot of us know this song, and it's a very popular song. But you made me so happy, Ragini, that this is for you and everybody who is watching. This is for everybody. Um, ओ लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालण सिंतड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबास कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम बे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम बे अंदर ओ लाल मेरी ओ लाल मेरी हिंद शिंद पीड़ा तेरी नौबत बाजे नाम अली भेड़ा पार लगा झूले लालण सिंधड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबास कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम बे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम बे अंदर ओ लाल मेरी ओ लाल मेरी.
Awesome, fantastic. Guys, with this fantastic, fantastic song, we are ending our tonight session. We will be back again next week with someone really special and you love and adore in your favorite show, Star Darbar. So please stay safe, stay well. I know everything is becoming normal, but please stay safe for your own sake, for your family, and always be happy and cheerful and joyful and give that infectious smile to everyone. Love you guys. Do not miss to subscribe our YouTube channel, that is Mana TV, in our Facebook page. Love us, like us, share us, and please, please, please come back next week. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you so much.